Good evening. I'd like to call to order the meeting for tonight, November 10th, 2014. We're going to begin our meeting with our opening ceremonies, which consists of the national anthem and a moment of silence to honor those who have served our country. Will you please stand?
To approve the following supplemental appropriation for the Cable PEG Fund 235, increasing revenues and expenditures in the amount of $42,000.
Moved by Council Members Arnosky and King. Are there any questions from our council? From the general public? Mr. Bacco?
Yeah, who pays for it? Who's paying for
It comes out of the PEG fund, sir, and that means that the cable companies who are in Garden City contribute to that fund, so it does not come out of the city coffers.
Good for Comcast.
Comcast? You got
Money,
it.
make me money.
Yes, and they're helping us keep our cable system going. Any other comments from the general public? Ms. Bettis, if you take the vote, please.
Councilmember Arnosky.
Aye.
Councilmember King.
Aye.
Councilmember McCarge.
Aye.
Councilmember Kerwin.
Aye.
Councilmember Squires.
Aye.
And Mayor Pro Tem Lynch.
Aye. Moving on to item number 10. It's our public comments from the general public, which are limited to 5 minutes per person. Do we have anyone from the general public who would like to speak? Absolutely. Come on up, Commissioner LeBlanc.
So I'm hoping that this doesn't get my taxes raised or anything like that. I forgot to mention that Mayor Randy Walker was also there that day.
Which
And
is
I
why
have
he's not
his,
here now.
pardon me?
Which is why he's not here now.
Really? We got him sick?
He's ill.
Okay, well, I'm not going to speculate. But I will say that we have photos of him too. And so I apologize for leaving his name off the list. And for others that I might not have mentioned, I really do love y'all, you know.
Like Senator
Thank you.
Anderson.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Are there any other comments from our public? Mr. Bacco?
Last council meeting, I asked our DPS director about the Harrison from Warren Road this way. He looked at me and smiled at me. That council meeting, he smiled at me. He said, take a hike. Road is so terrible up there, potholes that big. I asked him, at least check it out.
Mr. Bacco, you said they're on Warren Road?
Yeah, by Harrison.
Okay. Warren Road is not Garden City's jurisdiction. That's the county that fills those potholes.
He said
On Harrison.
Oh, the potholes are on Harrison.
Huh?
They're
Okay.
on Harrison? The potholes are on Harrison?
Okay.
I asked him last time, please help. He looked at me, smiled at me, said, take a hike.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone else from the general public? Mr. Jones?
Yeah, I'd like to, first of all, thank the commissioner for organizing that Make a Senior Smile Day. It was a great event, and it's always good to see so many people in the community of Garden City out doing things together for others. That was wonderful. And I understand that, although it isn't ready for our agenda yet, that we had a planning commission meeting on the McDonald's property on at Ford Road and Middle Belt that looks very favorable, and we're looking forward to that coming before the community to make a big improvement in that area also. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public? Seeing none? Ms. Bettis, would you like to go first, or would you like to follow?
Wow, okay.
I'll give you the opportunity.
Well, one, I just wanted to make sure that everybody is aware that in observance of Veterans Day tomorrow, city offices will be closed. We will be having a Veterans Day ceremony at the high school at Elyria Auditorium at 11 o'clock, as we have for the last few years. So again, Veterans Day ceremony. Please bring you and your family and let us honor those veterans who have served our country so willingly, and all the entire public is invited. And again, city offices will be closed. Also, there is going to be a part 2 bullying town hall meeting at the First Garden City First United Methodist Church on Merriman and Maplewood, and it's going to be also on Veterans Day, Tuesday at 6 p.m. And it's going to be part 2 of the presentation made by Dr. Shatka of the high school. And he's the Director of Student Services at Garden City Schools. And he will be talking about that problem again also. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you. Councilmember Arneski.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Like what Commissioner LeBlanc said, I would like to thank Garden City residents. They came out on Saturday, November 1st, on that cold day for shredding and for our food drive. And with the help of the residents and the business owners, we were able to collect over 153 cans, or 153 cars came through, 300 pounds of food and over $700 in donations for the pantry.
That's fantastic.
It was a fabulous day, and I would like to thank, again, all the residents, and I'd like to thank the volunteers. Yasmin, help me with the last name, Ms. Bettis.
Helmester?
There we go. Zach Riddle, my partner Pat Squires, my daughter Adia Sasirski, Ben and Brad Mostopoulos, Lieutenant Zimmer, and Chief Bob Murray. They were just wonderful, and we had a great time out there, and 3 hours went pretty fast. I mean, there were a lot of people coming through, and we had a really good time, so thank you, everybody. That's all I
And may I
have.
just add to that, one of the things feedback that I got was from the kids that volunteered is that they thought it was awesome that Lieutenant Zimmer and Chief Murray were out there. They were like, they're doing stuff we're doing. They were so excited, and they thought that was so impressive, as do I.
Yes, so thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Councilmember Squires.
Okay, just a few things. Maplewood Community Center is presenting a Lunch and Learn workshop entitled The Basics, Memory Loss, Alzheimer's Disease, and Dementia. The event is free, and it will be held at Maplewood on Wednesday, November 12th from 12:15 to 1:15. Lunch is not provided. Seniors can purchase lunch for $2.25 or bring a sack lunch. And seniors who wish to eat a hot lunch must make a reservation 24 hours in advance by calling 734-793-1974. Also at the Senior Center, they started a new hustle dancing class that meets on Wednesdays. It started this last Wednesday. It meets every other Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., and the cost is $4 for drop-in. And finally, they have also started a Garden City Wii Bowling League. And that is on Fridays from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. for ages 50 and up. It's 75 cents per person. And also line dancing on Fridays from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., $4 per class. And to register for any of those classes or the bowling league, you need to call 734-793-1870. And to my friend and Garden City resident Lois McGormley, hope you're back on your feet soon. And a happy birthday to my son Matthew today. And that's it.
Thank you. Councilmember King.
Yes, just once again, congratulations. You did a great job pulling that together. It was a little wet, it was a little cold, but we had a heck of a time. And I saw the children also. Everybody really enjoyed it. They got a kick out of it, so thank you. I did want to put to everybody out there some of the things that are available for the veterans tomorrow. And by the way, we do have a luncheon afterwards at the American Legion, okay, that we didn't mention. So you can also go there and have a meal. But a few of the things that are available to all of our veterans out there are at Applebee's. You get a free entree. At Bob Evans, you get a free all-you-can-eat pancakes. At Denny's, you have a build-your-own Grand Slam breakfast. At the Golden Corral, you have an appreciation dinner. Longhorn, you have free Texas onion appetizer? Okay.
It's an onion.
Okay, and with non-alcohol beverage. The Olive Garden, you have a free entree. On the Border, you have Create Your Own Combo, Red Lobster, you have a free select appetizer. Texas Roadhouse, you have a free lunch with a special menu. So there's quite a few out there that are willing to donate, and I think it's fantastic that veterans have the opportunity to take advantage of that now. That's all.
Thank you. Councilmembers.
Just, one of the groups that I wanted to say thank you as far as seniors, make a senior happy. Anyway, the teenagers, the students at the high school, there was probably 24 Key Club members, and I noticed quite a few of the ROTC members, so that's pretty neat that they give up their Saturday mornings to help the seniors. So, that's kind of a special thanks too. And Mike, we appreciate your help too, Mike Jones. Dan Plamondon at the Ice Arena asked me to announce a few things on Black Friday, coming up sooner than we would like, I think, November 28th. There's going to be some, the programs at the Ice Arena in the morning and early afternoon will be free to those participants as long as they bring in some canned goods for the home pantry. That includes sticks and pucks, public skating from 9 to 11 a.m., drop-in hockey from 11 to 12:45. That will have an admission, a reduced admission to $5 with canned goods. There's also going to be Glow Skate, which is extremely popular. If you haven't been there, it's dark and you glow in the dark as you skate. That will be reduced to $5 for adults with 2 canned goods. So there's quite a few bit going on that day. And if you want to drop the kids off and maybe do a little bit of shopping, it's a good place to go, and it'll help our home pantry. That's all I have today.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Kerwin.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, to Mrs. Bettis, if you could let Mr. Murray and the police department know, I've had a couple complaints, and I just forgot to say anything, but on James at Middlebelt at the body shop or the bump shop there are constantly cars parked on the side, on the north side of the building there, and a couple of the neighbors there would like to see if we could get them off the sidewalk. Also, I would like to congratulate my granddaughter, Gracelyn, and the GCYA freshman Cougar cheer team. They're the 8 and 9-year-olds. They had a competition on Saturday, and they won first place in cheerleading and third place in their pon-pon routine. And this wouldn't have been possible without great coaches like Erin Pendell and Lisa Kroll, who volunteered a lot of time. And thank you, young ladies, and keep up the good work. That's it tonight, Ms. Lynch.
Thank you. And on behalf of Mayor Walker, I want to reiterate that tomorrow we're honoring our veterans. And in Garden City, one of the biggest ceremonies we have happens at 11 o'clock over at Garden City High School, where we will have all of the festivities indoors as we have the past couple of years. So please come out. There's plenty of room in the auditorium so that you can help us honor our veterans. And with nothing more coming before our council, this meeting's adjourned.
That's how you run a meeting.
We're not letting any grass grow underneath our feet.